The gentle sex. As a lifelong sports fan, I enjoy watching athletic contests. Years ago, I watched mostly in person. I loved sitting in the stands at football games, soaking up the late fall sunshine, or in winter when basketball was in play, the cozy yet sometimes raucous confines of the high school or junior college gym. Spring was filled with tennis, track, or baseball. I eschewed this big-time stuff, major college or professional sports, always preferring the more intimate feeling of less commercialized venues. Nowadays, I don't often get out to the games in my locale. The crowds are difficult to cope with, the seats too hard, the hour too late. And I've gotten lazy. Blame it on the TV era. Besides the four major networks, which fill their weekend programming with every imaginable sport, there are now 4 sports-only channels which broadcast 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From triathlon to billiards, soccer to arena football, there is something for every taste. It's gotten harder and harder to curl up with a good book. And females are everywhere. Sports were once largely confined to a man's world, but no longer. The women are out there pounding and grunting and sweating in ways which surely would have shocked my dear sainted mother, as Dad liked to call her. The gentle sex, it ain't. Yesterday I watched Serena Williams do battle at the U.S. Open tennis tournament and thought of the summer I was 12. I spent my whole allowance on Charles Atlas' Guide to Growing Muscles, in the vain hope of achieving shoulders like Serena has now. She's a big woman all over, and strong as an ox. When she hits out on a shot, you'd better not be in the way. She's just one of hundreds out there these days. Not just playing badminton, engaging in archery, or running sweet little laps around a track. Women bang each other around on the soccer field, heave the discus, wrestle opponents to the mat, hit baseballs out of the park. This week, the women's professional basketballers are in their season-ending playoffs. I watched a 6-foot 5-inch lady muscle her way up for a rebound, come down with a ball in both arms, and 2 opponents laid out flat on the maple floorboards. No foul was called. It was just good competitive play. The other day I got an invitation in the mail to join a co-ed sports club not far from my home. Before deciding, I went over to check out their facilities. I liked what I saw. The athletic director is about 5 feet tall, soft voice, overweight, and at least 70. She told me they have no gym, no pool, no locker rooms, no weight rooms, no machines, just a lot of soft carpeting, game tables, and a really first-rate lunch menu. I checked their weekly schedule. It calls for bridge, ballroom dancing, and balalaika lessons, plus poetry appreciation and an afternoon story reading group in which club members lie on overstuffed couches and a teacher reads aloud until everyone is asleep. I start next week.